This is it. The most anticipated regular season series for the New York Yankees in years. The Houston Astros are coming to town. Our bitter rivals, our arch enemies, the team that beat us 3 times in the postseason in 2015, 2017, and 2019, and of course, the team that cheated against us in 2017. A lot has changed since the last time the Yankees took on the Astros in October 2019 when Jose Altuve hit the walk-off home run. A lot of things have changed. The allegations of cheating came out, which were then proven to be true. And the hatred that these two teams have had for each other has only increased. It will be a very emotional weekend in the Bronx. The fans are going to be going crazy. The players, I'm sure they'll be revved up. They'll be fired up. It will be a fun series, and I cannot wait to see what happens in it. In the first game on Tuesday, which will be broadcast nationally on ESPN, Zach Greinke will get the start for the Astros. He's 2-1 with a 3.44 ERA. Domingo Germán will get the start for the Yankees. He's 2-2 with a 4.05 ERA. On Wednesday, Luis Garcia will get the start for the Astros. He's 0-3 with a 2.7 ERA. Jordan Montgomery will get the start for the Bronx Bombers. He's 1-1 with a 4.39 ERA. And then on Thursday, Lance McCullers will get the start for Houston. He's 2-1 with a 3.38 ERA. And Garrett Cole will make his first start against his old team. He's 4-1 with a 1.43 ERA. So, as I look ahead to this series here, a couple things stand out to me. Number one, the biggest thing will be the atmosphere, the intensity. I'm sure the benches, I'm going to guess the benches are going to clear at least once in the series. We might even see a brawl, which would be great because baseball brawls are awesome. I am wondering here how much the Yankees are going to get in. How many times are the Yankees going to throw at Houston's head? I think they'll do it once, twice probably. I don't think that it should over-consume them in this series here because as much as we all want to pick on Houston, as much as we all want to make fun of them here in this, and do the trash banging and all that, at the same time, even if we sweep Houston in this series, they still have the last laugh on us. They still beat us 3 times in the postseason. So Yankee fans need to keep that in mind. Again, as great as winning in this series would be, sweeping them would be awesome. It won't mean as much until we do it in the postseason. I'm sure the Lakers beat the Celtics a lot in the regular season, but it never meant as much to them. It never really mattered until they finally beat them in 1985 in Game 6 in Boston. And that's how I feel about the Yankees here. We can sweep Houston, and that'll be great, but it will only really matter if we do it in the ALCS or the ALDS or whatever we take on Houston. If we do get to the postseason, I think we will. And if Houston gets to the postseason, which I think they will as well. So just a reminder for the Yankee fans make fun of Houston all you want in this series, but remember, this is not the end game. Let's not go crazy in this. We need to focus on the postseason at that point in terms of Houston here. Now for us here, this is also a big series because we're 14-14. After a rough, terrible start to the season, we swept Detroit and we are finally back to 500. Now it is the beginning of a 134-game season. Let's win as much as we can here. Let's have the offense continue to produce, and the offense has been getting better with every single series. And the biggest thing that's been great for the Yankees has been the rotation as of late. Because Cole was obviously the ace, but the rest of the rotation struggled. Now, Germán, Kluber, who just won AL Player of the Week, Montgomery, all these guys have been getting better, and they've been pitching longer, which is so important for this Yankee team to not use the bullpen too much, have this rotation get better. So, can the Yankees in this series win 2 out of 3? Can they sweep Houston? They can, but I can also see Houston sweeping us because, again, Houston has owned us as of late. But it really is going to come down to what does the offense do? What does Judge, Stanton, LeMahieu, and all these guys, how do they do it? How are they going to play in this series? And also, what is the rotation? Can the rotation match Houston's there? Something interesting to keep an eye on here throughout this entire series. But overall, I've been looking forward to this series for a year and a half. I've been so pumped for it. I've been so excited for it. I can't wait for it. Honestly, I really don't hate Houston as much as other Yankee fans do. I mean, I don't like them, but I don't really hate them. I think they're a great baseball team. And especially last year when we saw them, after the whole cheating, seeing them get to the ALCS and forcing Tampa to a Game 7, I thought we saw how great they were. The only thing I hate about them is that we can't beat them. It's the same thing about the Rays. I really have nothing personal against the Rays except that we can't beat them. And so for the Yankees here, let's beat them in the series. Again, it won't mean as much, it won't mean anything, but let's win the series. I really want to win this series, at least, to get us started. It won't matter until it's the postseason, but it would be nice to get 2 out of 3 here, and especially to get the Yankees finally above 500. Let's see if they can do it. That's it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single day. I'll be back later tonight as we break down the first game of the series between the Yankees and the Astros. Take care, and God bless.